Ellarigu Namaskara. Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. Honorable Industries Minister, Mr. M.B. Patil. Honorable Minister, my Honorable Minister, Mr. Priyank Kharge. Other dignitaries on the dais and folks here. On behalf of the 20,000 startups in our city, the hundreds of venture and private equity investors, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to Bengaluru and the 26th edition of the Bengaluru Tech Summit. Every year when I address the audience here, I try to make 3 thematic predictions on what will occupy the mind space of investors, what will occupy the mind space of founders in the next year. So this year I'll have my set of 3 predictions or 3 themes. I think Chris has already spoken about Gen AI, so I'll only mention a little bit more on Gen AI. Specifically, what in Gen AI will founders and investors be interested in? There has already been $25 billion globally invested in Gen AI, but a lot of that is still not percolated to India. I think Indian startups are probably best positioned not to create new LLM models, not to actually build a lot of compute-intensive AI businesses, but do the picks and shovels. You know, we can be the miners. Miners are folks who build applications on top of Gen AI. So we can definitely be miners. We can definitely be building infrastructure that will help enable deployment of Gen AI. So I think these are the 2 areas that I think investors are looking at. These are in areas such as the marketing stack will get disrupted with Gen AI. The drug discovery and things around healthcare will get disrupted with Gen AI. There will also be a lot of co-pilot, what we call as various co-pilot opportunities across different verticals. So all of these, I think, present great applications and infrastructure opportunities that will enable the Gen AI ecosystem globally, and our startups can build from here. The second theme is around climate tech, right? So why is climate tech more important or more central here in the global south? Because I think global south is where there'll be a lot of impact of climate tech, and I think our startups are moving from building tech platforms to building platforms where you will build physical products and build platforms where you have to address some of the climate mitigation and climate challenges that will first impact our country, India. And once our startups build these technologies, we can take them to the global north and work with the rest of the world. I think startups are getting, and investors are getting more comfortable funding the innovation when it comes to physical product building. And why is physical product building important? Because no large economy gets built only on the back of a digital economy. In a country like India, manufacturing is key, and I think a lot of investors and startups are now moving into and investing into the convergence of sustainable manufacturing, the convergence of Industry 5.0, and the convergence of IoT and blockchain and AI into manufacturing. So there is a new generation of manufacturing that will emerge from this country, and investors and founders are very interested in that. The third and final theme I'll talk about is fintech, I think, is an evergreen opportunity. There is a constant set of innovations. And what is unique about fintech in India? We have billion scale transactions, right? So once you have billion scale transactions, there are new opportunities that emerge. One is regulatory challenges. So we have multiple, so when you use a fintech app today, such as PhonePe, you have an app that interacts with the insurance industry, you have an app that interacts with the banking industry, and you have an app that has a lot of challenges when it comes to a lot of other governmental agencies. So regulatory tech on top of the billions of transactions in fintech that are being developed, I think is a great opportunity. The second opportunity in fintech is the digitization of land records and digitization of some of the government assets, which will help in collateralizing some of the assets we have as citizens. And you will see that once you accelerate that, I think there will be a lot of applications that can get built on top of that. And finally, I think we have had a very humbling year when it comes to the startup ecosystem. I think we have not had a lot of new unicorns. I think the existing unicorns have to get more profitable and figure out how to list and monetize in the public stock markets. I think you will see a lot of that emerge this year. So finally, I would like to give a small plug to the Unboxing Bengaluru Hubba that is going to unveil from the 1st of December to the 11th of December. And the Bengaluru Tech Festival is part of that. Please find something that interests you and enjoy, and stay back in Bangalore and enjoy the Bengaluru Hubba from December 1st to 11th. Thank you so much.